we need for development. Some say talk is cheap, but on the show, we can call it open season. Open season is the time when we do a recap of our day's conversation. And the big stories are stories making the round. So let's start with the big three stories. I've got quite, a few good big stories for today. You must have seen them. You must have seen them. The first one has got to do with something that has, brought about some kind of controversy as to the politics in the country. Oba of Benin. Yes, you heard me right. Oba of Benin is saying that the Tinubu's administration, the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is ordained by God. The presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu has caused a lot of debate. It has divided friends, divided family members, divided colleagues. It is, in some areas, brought about ethnic arguments. And here is the Oba of Benin. I should add the revered Oba of Benin coming out to say, this is ordained by God. I really, right from when I did see the news yesterday, I mean, our big three stories are stories from the weekend, like I said earlier. But when I did see that story yesterday, I imagined what listeners on Hard Facts would say concerning that story. And I really want to get your thoughts on that one. Ordained by God. Do you agree? I mean, for many of us listening, we're a religious set of people. I mean, we go to church or we go to the mosque, church on Sunday or mosque on Friday, but we belong to one religious organization or the other. And usually they will tell you the power comes from God. So could the Oba of Benin be making some sense there? And if you do agree, then would you want to rethink of your criticism? I've asked this question like 1,000 times, but I'm going to ask it again. Would you want to rethink, your criticism of the president? But, attached to this very big story is the comment made by Ogun State Governor, and he has re-echoed the Tinubu inherited a bad economy, in his words, a comatose country near coma, or a coma state. And he's saying that the previous administration did not do the best to save Nigeria from the hands of all the things that are trying to destroy us. And still in the news from the weekend and this morning, I saw where the Ministry of Works brought out a statement and was talking about inheriting a dilapidated situation when it comes to road infrastructure from the Buhari's administration. And so I want to ask this question: if Tinubu's administration is ordained by God, should we not be seeing justice and equity? And what do I mean by justice and equity? Should we not be holding the people before this administration, holding them liable for the deficits that we have in our country, be it infrastructural deficit, be it deficit in security, be it deficit in the economy, deficit all round? Because, yet again, if you go back to government's definition of what governance is, I'm talking about government as a subject now, the definition of governance, it will tell you it's for the people, by the people, of the people. And if you want to look at what the roles and the responsibilities of people in government are, you would realize that the primary function is to protect, secure, and provide for the people of the land. Did the past administration do that? According to the words of some people in this office, the NSA, the president, now the Ministry of Works, even Dapo Abiodun, Ogun State Governor. When you look at all of their words, last week it was Anambra State Governor Soludo. When you hear all of these people talk, should we not be questioning yet again, justice and equity, should we not be questioning the people from the previous administration, starting from the president, or in that administration, talking about Muhammadu Buhari? Should we not be questioning them? Should we not bring them to the point where they get to answer to the people? Because remember, they're working for the people. But it looks like this government ordained by God is shielding, because on one side they're complaining, on the other hand they are promising, and they're saying, okay, we're going to get the job done, but you need to give us time. I just want to get your thoughts on that one. But let's move on now to the next big story. The next big story has got to do, very interesting. I think a lot of us in the media, we missed this part of the conversation last week, Friday. What am I talking about? So, on Friday, remember, you and I talked about it, that the former governor of Rivers State did a media charge. He selected some media personalities and granted them an interview. And during that interview, questions were asked, and a lot of issues were raised. And you and I focused on the rift between the former governor and the present governor of Rivers State. However, the former governor also spoke about his predecessor, saying he made him governor. So he fought for him to become governor, and in return, that governor at the time did not do anything for him apart from making him chief of staff. That when he wanted to be minister, the then governor sent his name to the National Assembly and used the SSS to make sure that he does not become a minister. He also said that he fought him when he wanted to become governor, so he holds no loyalty. He holds no what's the word now? He holds no my vocabulary just messed me up now. But I think it said something about he holds no allegiance, something like that. Is it allegiance the right word? Is it loyalty now? Is it gratitude? Gratitude is the word I was looking for. Remember, he did call the present governor an ingrate for not being grateful for the work he did for him to become governor. All right, so I'm going to play a sound bite. I need you to give me a minute or two to sort that out. Let's hear what the governor said at the time, on Friday, that is. All right, take a listen.
We'll say what goes around comes around. That this is exactly what he did to Rotimi.
I was not with Amaechi. Amaechi didn't bring me to be governor. With due respect, I was the one that led Amaechi to. No, it's not true. I was the one that led the work for Amaechi to be governor. With due respect, in 2007, yes. Are you not aware? Yes. Even making me a minister, he went back to National Assembly to disqualify me through SSS, yes. Yeah, are you not aware? Did he bring me to be governor in 2015? He fought me. Even as a minister.
Maybe he's chief of staff.
Oh my God, what do you mean by that? Who was
appointed you as a minister?
Oh no. You don't, because the time you don't have the time, so I don't want to tell. But the point I'm making is that, look, I'm comfortable. My brother did not give me minister. He gave me minister of FCT. What?
All right, so you heard it there. It did not make me minister. It did not make me governor. I made him governor in 2007. Now, it's time for us to bring out our history books and look at the political history in Rivers State. Do you agree with the former governor? Do you think he has spoken the truth? Do you think anyways, I'd like to get your thoughts. Moving on now to the next big story, and the next big story has got to do with President Tinubu coming out to say that local refining to begin soon. Local refining to begin soon. Now, he was represented at an event over the weekend, and in his speech, as read out by the representative, he did say, hey, be patient. I've asked you to be patient, and I'm asking you again to be patient. Very soon, very, very soon, local refining will start in Nigeria, and all of the sufferings and pains that you're getting to experience, you would experience them no more. It will be able to reduce the cost of things in the marketplace, and he also encouraged people to go into agricultural activities to make food supplies easier and cheaper. All right, so I'd like to get your thoughts on that. I remember we talked about this local refining thing on Friday as well. On Friday, I brought about the report that NNPCL said they would stop importation of petrol or even fuel, any kind of fuel, by December 2024. And in that report, Mele Kyari, NNPC chairperson, was mentioning that by January 2024 the Port Harcourt refinery will start working. By June, July, is it Warrior Kaduna? I can't remember. Then the last refinery by December 2024 will start working, and this will mean the end of importation of petroleum products. And now the president has re-echoed those words. Does this, I asked this question on Friday, but I'm asking again, does this boost your confidence in a working refinery by January 2024? The statement credited to the president, does it boost your confidence? And I mean, I want you to paint a picture in your head. Imagine a Nigeria with functional refineries, even though the world now is saying and claiming that they want to move away from fossil fuel, but create in your head a picture of refineries working in Nigeria. What kind of Nigeria do you see? Do you see a Nigeria you want to live in? Do you see a Nigeria you want to be a part of? And would that be a credit to this administration, especially for those who are critics of the administration? I keep asking these questions. All right, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. I think I have a commercial break coming up in a minute and 30 seconds, so I would have to wait before I take those calls. However, you can start sending in your messages on the WhatsApp platform 0809 0306416, or better still, you can go live on Facebook, watch and drop your comments in the comment section, Nigerian Info PH, and live on YouTube as well, Nigerian Info PH, and we're active on X, Nigerian Info PH. I am Kalada Kurubatabo, and you're listening to Hard Facts on 92.3 Nigeria Info. So I'm going to quickly play that soundbite again, where the former governor said he made his predecessor governor and not the other way around.
We say what goes around comes around. That this is exactly what he did to Rotimi Amechi.
I was not with Amaechi. Amaechi didn't bring me to be governor. With due respect. With due respect, I was the one that led Amaechi to... No, it's not true. I was the one that led the work for Amaechi to be governor. With due respect. In 2007, yes. Are you not aware? Are you not aware? Yes. Even making me a minister, he went back to National Assembly to disqualify me through SSS, yes. Yeah, are you not aware? Did he bring me to be governor in 2015? He fought me. Even as a minister.
He made you his chief of staff.
Oh my God, what do you mean by that? Who was
appointed you as a minister?
Oh, no. You don't, because the time
we'll be right back after the commercial break. Please, just stay tuned. I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Hey girl, you want this
Past the hour of 3, you're listening to the first edition of Hard Facts for the Week on 92.3 Nigeria Info. I am Canada Korubata, and I'd like to get your thoughts. So the phone lines are officially open: 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp number for WhatsApp messages 0809 0306 and on Facebook we're live Nigerian Info page, on YouTube we're live Nigerian Info page, X, formerly Twitter, we're live and we're active Nigerian Info PH. All right, let's look at some messages now. This one says hard facts at Kalada. On former Governor Wike saying that he made Amaechi governor. The question is, who was Wike then? It was just a former local government chairman. Wike, as Nigerians know, is not a man of truth. I can forward to you now 28 recorded videos of the various lies of Wike, Benemene, Okuoko, Kana, LJA. Alright, okay, your thoughts. This one says Tinubu's government is not sincere to Nigerians for saying the Port Harcourt refinery will start working by December. Fidelis Elemuwa. And you also said the Oba of Benin is not telling us the truth. Fidelis, I mean, that's the Oba of Benin. The revered Oba of Benin. I've got Victor from Owerri. Victor, welcome. What is on your mind? Please tell me. Yeah, good afternoon, Victor.
My second question is that he's backing more than the country.
Oh, really?
Because I can remember, yes, because he's a betrayer. You remember when Peter came to visit in Port Harcourt. He promised to support him. At the end, what did we get?
No, he said he would he said he would support if Peter Obi did a particular thing. You know, he did not say I'm supporting you. He said this is what you would do to get my
support.
Okay.
And secondly, this is also somebody that when people were telling who is he going to vote, he didn't even come out plainly. So to me, I think he is fighting more than he can shoot, and he should draw the caution the day it's going. Because the Bible said that the downfall of when you have so much pride, your downfall is just around the corner. So you have to caution with where he's going and with his utterance.
All right. Thank you very much. I've got Ezekiel from Ubumini. Ezekiel, thank you very much. What's on your mind, please?
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, good afternoon. I need you to be audible, please.
The Oba of Benin, I don't know how he was made the king.
You know, Ezekiel, you know the rules on the show. You respect, the office or the traditional stool of the Oba. We focus on what he has said, and that's how we do on the show, not the personality.
Okay. Now, I based on your question. You are talking about ordained. If it is a power from him or was from God. So I want to know if he was elected or appointed. Otherwise, any ordained traditional ruler is natural without election. That is by the way. For the minister, I think he was referring what happened during his time when he was a chairman. Actually, what played out that time was that when Omeha was on seat, he was the chairman that gathered whatever thing they used to fight out Omeha in the Supreme Court. So that was why he's saying that he made Amaechi what he was then.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. I've got Ida from Nkoro. Ida, welcome.
Yeah, Canada, I agree with this question.
Yes, welcome. What's on your mind?
I want to agree with Oba of Benin. Yes, God give power. All power come from God. Without God, Tinubu can win that election.
Okay.
God makes it possible for Tinubu to win. Then, on the Minister of FCT, former Governor Amaechi helped him to become a chief of staff to make money to contest for governorship in River State. So this hand was this hand, this hand was this hand. Do for Amaechi do for him. Everybody did for him. Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. I want to go for a quick break. Okay, I'm going to take Gift from Yenegwa's call, and I'll go for a quick break. When I come back, I'll take some more calls. Gift from Yenegwa, welcome. What is on your mind, please?
Canada, good afternoon. I was thinking you are going, then I wanted to wait, but thank God you said, okay, we should continue.
No, let's take your call then.
Okay. The truth of the matter, when you are asking a simple question, we should not beat around the bush.
Okay.
Is it true that Wike led that very battle for Amaechi to become a governor of Rivers State? Yes is the answer. Over and over, anywhere you go, people are aware of this, except you want to play politics with this. Magnus Abbey has said it, that after Wike, the number 2 person for that battle was himself.
All right.
And in terms of resources, in terms of the legal minds that came in, Wike was the one who ended that battle. You can imagine someone like Obasanjo that is so powerful, that used the word K-leg. Even Amaechi ran out of this country to Ghana. It was Wike. So you want to compare that battle then with a chief of staff? Then what about the 2015 that he talked about? Is it lies that Wike fought him and his own candidate to a standstill and won him? So we should talk about patience.
Right.
That we are asking that question. They made 1 or 2 mistakes. They would have used the word good luck or patience. Then let's see the answer the FCT minister will give.
Right.
Not to come and tell us Amaechi. Amaechi was never part of any success concerning Wike. That is the truth.
All right.
Thank you. Let me stop here.
All right. Thank you very much again for a minute. I go for that quick break. When I do come back, take some more calls, please. I beg you, do stay tuned. All right, thank you for staying tuned. You're still listening to Hard Facts and 92.3 Nigerian Info, looking at the big 3 stories. I'm Kala Dakorubatvo, and it's good to have you on the show. So now I'm taking phone calls. We're looking at the first one, Oba of Benin, saying that Tinubu's presidency ordained by God, while the governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, saying that Tinubu inherited a comatose Nigeria. Then the second one has got to do with the former governor, talking about his predecessor, where he said that the predecessor did not make him, that's Wike, governor, where instead he made the former governor, Amaechi, governor, when he led the fight. He led the fight, so he said. And then we moved on to the last big story, the president saying, don't worry, be patient, be happy, be joyful. Refineries will start working in no distant time. In a jiffy, we would start local refining. All right, I've got Emmanuel from Rumulumeni. We'll start with Emmanuel and then we get to Clinton. Emmanuel, welcome. What is on your mind, please?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Hi, brother. I'm sincerely grateful to hear your voice this afternoon.
All right.
To discuss the headline of my interest. Number 1 is the Oba of Benin.
All right.
Saying that Tinubu governance or being the president is being ordained by God. Personally, I disagree. And also agree. Reasons why I say I disagree and agree. Disagree because God Almighty cannot give us a leader that will not hear the cry of the people, because when a righteous man, a good man rules, the Bible says, I'm a Christian, the people rejoice.
Okay.
But I agree with the Oba, because we have other gods. So maybe the God is talking about is very strange to us, or his own God.
Okay.
That one is on that. Then concerning the reactions and the interview the former governor, the president, FCT minister granted to the media, wow, it's something of, I don't know how to explain it. You remember the song he sang during the election? As he detained them, he go to treat us, and the other one he sang, he said, "Upo." And I begin to imagine, why will the former governor before Wike, who is Dr. Peter Odele,
okay, before Amaechi,
following this our former governor, without any concern? That is to say that the godfathers of this state, who have read and understood the power that has been in this very state, know it very well that for that reason does not see the light of the day in Rivers State.
Okay.
So when he became the governor, all the lay submitted to him is as a governor. It should be a message to him. So you cannot just say your structure. As long as Amaechi did not succeed, you do, because it's like make it stop. And I think is now he has to rule. So you have no choice.
But you see, I am not talking. I'm not Emmanuel. Emmanuel, my focus. All right. Anyways, thank you very much. I've got to move on. My focus is not on the lingering battle between the president and the former governor. My conversation is, the battle between two former governors, and somebody asked him a question and said, "See, what you're currently facing is like retribution to what you did to, the man before you, the governor before you." I'm talking about the Honorable Rotimi Amaechi, and he said, "No, it's not the same team. I made Amaechi governor." I've got Clinton from Bury. Clinton, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, I'm interested in the last story.
Okay.
That's a statement of the president saying that all local refining will start 2024, right?
He said soon. Yeah, 2024, basically.
All right, that they will stop importation of all refined products.
Yes.
And it's a good one, Canada. Yes. It's a good one. I think the confidence of Nigerians will be boosted hearing this news. But the thing is that on the resumption of refining of our products, we hope that it will reflect on the prices of commodities in the market.
Okay.
So we are now refining in Nigeria. Let us not buy this product at the same rate again. Let it be subsidized to the barest minimum, because now the products are obtained here and they are refined in Nigeria. Then back here in Rivers State, the former governor and the past Minister of Transportation, it's really unfortunate that both of them, nobody made them. We've been hearing on the news, I made you. That's what we're hearing from both of them. They just evolved on their own. Nobody aided them to power.
Oh my goodness.
The immediate Minister of FCT now is telling us that he made Amaechi governor.
But he
did not contribute.
But he did not say nobody made him. I think he has given praise to orderlies. He has given praise to Goodluck as well. So maybe when he says Amaechi did not make him, he's opening up on the rift between him and Amaechi, something like that.
Okay, Kalada. The truth is that Wike, Senator Manu Zabe, aided Amaechi to become governor in 2007.
Okay.
Amaechi supported Wike by making him chief of staff.
Okay.
And also appointing him, nominating him to be minister. As of then. So they all contributed. But this notion that nobody made me, I made everybody, should be discontinued in Rivers State. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Clinton. I've got Frank from D-Line. Frank, welcome. What is on your mind? Quickly, so I can go to the messages.
Good afternoon, Mr. Gbatobo.
Yes, welcome.
Let's react on the comment of Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun, telling us that President Tinubu inherited a comatose government.
Yeah.
We know all that. So you don't need to remind us again. What we need from our president is for him to put the refinery, road, security, hospital, steady life. So giving us complaint every day by day means that he want to tow our former president, Muhammad Buhari, keep on blaming Jonathan until he run down his government. Please let him change his own narrative and continue to what he promised us. Let him deliver.
Okay.
This is what we need from him. We have been praying for him every Sunday. So he doesn't lack prayer. Prayer. This is my comment this afternoon. Thank you and God bless you.
All right. Thank you, Frank. Let's look at some messages. Bobby Deiwe on Facebook said, "Good afternoon, presenter. Former Governor Amaechi did not make my former governor Wike a governor. If you follow what went down, then you will know that Wike helped Amaechi to be governor after they fought Omeya out of office." Jesse Uche, the former governor is correct. He was so instrumental in Amaechi becoming governor. Remember, Amaechi was in Ghana due to perceived EFCC arrest. Wike did most of the work here in Nigeria, especially the court case that brought Amaechi. Amaechi even acknowledged that when he came to Nigeria. And Emmanuel Silvanus Okona Viobo says, "So what is the work that Wike did to make Amaechi governor?" Wait, let me guess. It was among the Supreme Court panel which said that the party owns the ticket, not the individual. Abi, you guys just say rubbish every time. All right, he went ahead to say, Amaechi made Wike chief of staff and nominated him for a ministerial position. Without that nomination as minister, Wike would never have become close to the Jonathans. Amaechi made Wike minister. No Jupiter can twist that fact. And this one says, "Good day, Kalada, man of the people. On the issue of former Governor Amaechi and former Governor Wike, I think their political history should not be a talk of the day anymore. Both men have made their future rich at all levels. They should allow Rivers people to move on, Bakata." And that's from Engineer Oforum Henry. All right, Inkpoi Kanke Odwaka said, "Wike said he made Amaechi governor. How about these guys make poverty and unemployment go away?" Good one there. It's a local refinery to begin soon. There are modular refineries working in Edo State and Cross River State. Let us continue to play politics here. Which God is Oba talking about? Is it traditional God? So, Igbo Ikanke Odwaka, I need to correct something. The modular refineries in Edo and Cross River States are yet to be commissioned. They have not started working. When you say they're working, where are they getting their local their supply of what do you call it now? Supply of crude oil from? And these are some of the things that you need to put into. Okay. This one says, "Why the focus on making governor? Making someone governor is not the only way to elevate someone politically. If you make someone a senator, a minister, or a chief of staff, you have also empowered them politically. Amaechi made Wike minister. Restricting the entire discourse to governorship alone is being ungrateful and mischievous." But if you, Emmanuel Silvanus Opona Viobo, if you listened to the sound bite, he said, and I quote, that he didn't make him minister. He said no, that he nominated him, then he removed his name. And he took the intervention of I don't know who, because I don't know the political history, and that's why we're even talking about it, because I know there are a lot of people like me who don't know the political history, or who claim not to know the political history. But let's read some messages. Let's see this one. This says, "I disagree with the Oba. God is not a forger, and God's name should not be mentioned in Nigeria's elections." All right, you did not drop your name. So, say, my brother, sometimes a man needs to keep quiet, else you end up exposing yourself. Oh, okay. So how has he exposed himself now? I'd like to know. Ani Nekenechi from Abbas says, "How about Nigeria investing in biofuel production from..." You mentioned, I don't know that waste. I've never heard of it before. Well, you mentioned that waste and biomass. You said we did this final project the previous academic session using a fungi via solid state fermentation. I think it will reduce this heavy dependency on fuel from refineries and will make it readily available and at a reduced price because the raw materials are gotten from agricultural waste products. Right, that's a good conversation, I should say. Well, Anini, thank you very much. This one says, good afternoon, Canada. Nobody made it all by himself, as success is attributed to the collective efforts of a few or numerous people. The same applies to politics. And this one from Oyigbo by Ye Michael, Canada. It is clear that the former governor, who is now being paid in his own coin, is still carrying on with old quarrels. Maybe he's not aware that Rivers people have accepted the ingrate he imposed on us all, and he should allow the man to govern as expected. It is sad and also sweet for onlookers to hear the former governor wailing very loud, because he is the same man who fought all the other contestants within the PDP and other political parties using the instrumentality of state power and resources to install Sim and his boys in the state assembly, while entertaining Nigerians as he danced to the popular Sweet Us Pain Them song Dan. Oh, okay, all right then. This one says, greetings, Canada. Contesting to take over power is to fix all that is needed to be fixed, not to complain after taking over power. APC should stop the blame games and complaints. Nicholas Erasmus with that one. A lot of messages, but I think I'll take a pause and go back to the phone lines and I'll take some calls. This one says, good afternoon to you, Canada. Please, the Electoral Act says if you want to change a candidate that have been elected from the primaries, you do it in 60 days before the general election. Please ask, how did Wike make Amaechi governor? Wike has never defended any case in court before, and as at 2007, it seems Wike had more money than Amaechi. Oh, a lot of you do not agree with the political history as being told by the former governor. Okay, all right. A lot of you seem to know more about the history. But Wike is saying, good afternoon, Canada. Former Governor Wike was right when he said he made Rotimi Amaechi governor. Even Amaechi himself said that. The very first Thanksgiving service Amaechi had in church, Amaechi said it himself. I saw him on NTA News where Amaechi said 3 people made him governor: God, Peter Odili, and Nyesom Wike. God gave him the life and grace. Odili gave him the platform to win the Guba primary before Obasanjo came up with the K-leg matter. Wike did all the legal works up to the Supreme Court while Amaechi was in Ghana before the Supreme Court declared him Governor. Wike. So Wike, can I then say that the lawyer that represented Tinubu in the Supreme Court judgment, or right from the Election Petitions Tribunal, can I say that person is the one who made Tinubu president? I'm just asking, just asking a very simple question. Kunle is calling from Borough Creek. Welcome. What is your mind, please?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Kunle.
You see the way we Nigerians behave?
You tell me. You tell me.
Today you hear Fubara versus Wike. Yesterday, Amaechi versus Wike. Tomorrow, so person versus so.
Okay.
And we are all comfortable taking sides. Hey, it was Wike who made Amaechi. Amaechi did not make. You know the meaning of this they are talking about? It means we are all agreeing that criminality is now part of our life, and we are comfortable with that way.
Interesting.
And when people say, I made you, how did you make? You have twisted the system. You have twisted the process. You did all manner of shady things to impose somebody in one way or the other, and all the manners of things they normally do. Then the same Nigerians will come and cry, oh, so person is not doing the right thing.
All right.
And that's why I say anytime any topic is brought up on Nigeria Info, let us look at it here and there and see the position of people. Today you talk like this, tomorrow you talk like that. My brother, let them continue to use us. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I like the way you look at the matter. I like the way you approach it.
Thank you, Kalada. Good afternoon.
What's in your mind?
Governor Dapo Abiodun. Am I correct?
After subsidy removal, yeah.
Am I correct?
You are correct. You've said the right thing.
When Buhari came on board, Buhari gave bailout funds to over 20 state governors in Nigeria here before they were able to pay salaries. So what is Dapo Abiodun talking? Sometimes these people think we are daft.
Okay.
October, the money the fact shared, federal, state, and local government, less than 5 billion naira was
the short, it would have been up to 1 trillion naira shared. There have been excess money in Tinubu's government. Dapo Abiodun is not correct.
All right then.
Then on the issue of who made this, who made that, yes, whatever topic you bring on board for us to talk, we'll continue to discuss. Tomorrow, if you bring out the topic of Robin Mada, the farmer, calling from Amaechi, we'll discuss it. The former governor, the deputy minister, it's not correct. Amaechi appointed him as the chief of staff. And you know, that apart, the year that Amaechi was declared governor, let me tell you, Canada, in case you do not know, I was in the executive chamber of government house.
Okay.
There were 2 commissioners that were sworn in by Amaechi that never passed through the state assembly. One, Ken Chikere. The second is Senator Osuna Dozo from Ahoda. Now, find out who is the wife of Ken Chikere. So the former governor should stop saying,
you are alleging that they did not pass through the assembly. How is that even possible? How do you appoint a commissioner that does not pass through the assembly?
Carry out a research.
I will. Robin, thank you.
My name is Robin.
I will find out what you've said. I do not have the facts now, but I may not agree with you on that one. I've got Obina from Irebe. Obina, welcome. Quickly, what is on your mind? Hello, Obina.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yes. Yes.
Yes, the man of the people, by the people, and for the people.
All right, thank you very much. Welcome.
My brother, you see, some time ago, the former governor of Rivers State joined hands with other governors, and they formed the G5 governors.
All right.
And they told us that they have integrity, that they are honest people and every other thing. But since that time till today, a lot of things have been happening that have been questioning the integrity of the former. Nobody that he even the one that fought for Nnamdi Azikiwe and Abacha.
He did not say so. He did not say so, Obina. He did not say so.
No, he said that he fought for former governor.
But he did not add Nnamdi and Abacha now.
Okay. So, my brother, I think these men that are calling themselves politicians and leaders should try as much as possible to present themselves to what they are telling us they are. Let the governor explain all these things that are happening, whether there is anything to do with integrity in all that is happening.
All right then. All right.
That is my take.
All right, thank you very much, Obina. I've got Ilumba from Artillery. Oh my, I missed that one. So let's focus on the messages before we run out of time. A lot of messages, I should say. Let's see. Victoria Choma says, is that the name? Americana is the name from Ogbakiri. Good afternoon, Canada. Please tell Wike to stop misinforming the public. The truth is that Amaechi had a clear case which no court of competent jurisdiction would have done otherwise. Judiciary can never set such a wrong standard. Note, Amaechi's victory in the Supreme Court came as a result of him being the flag bearer of PDP. Remember, you don't vote for an individual but a party. To those who care to know, Amaechi ran to Ghana said that what happened to someone you mentioned in name won't happen to him. What happened to Sekibo? What did you say happened to him? I'd like to know. Americana from Obakari, thank you very much. It looks like one history class today. We're going back memory lane. This one says the truth must be told always. CRA never made Wike, rather it's the other way around. People should tell Sim the truth for the progress of the state. Sim should use his intelligence to outsmart Wike and not the physical muscle. Wike is very intelligent and has won his fights because he knows the law very well. Interesting. This one says, good day, Mr. Canada. Local refining should start now, not soon, because the soon seems to be endless. Wike did well by making Sim Fubara governor of Rivers State since nobody made him governor or minister. Therefore, he should allow Sim to concentrate and work for Rivers people. Anna, local refining, you need to buy some of the parts. You need to, fix the parts when you buy them. Some of the parts will come via barges and ships, so it will take a long time for those things to arrive the country. And when they arrive, even before you even get to purchase them, you have to go through all of the various processes and bureaucracy and all of that stuff. So think about it from that angle. But this one says Wike said the simple truth by saying he made Amaechi governor. Recall that Amaechi was not even in Nigeria when he was called upon to be governor. It was Wike who fought all the court cases before Amaechi became governor, which time. But fighting the court case, does that make him the make-out the governor? Okay. This one says, our politicians are now confessing to my own understanding. I made you from them. It says, sign that INEC has failed Nigerians. Leaders should be made by majority of the citizens, from MEB. And I'm going to applaud MEB. It's I don't know. I think that's how I think too. Because this, I made you. I thought government is by the people, for the people, and of the people. But it's looking like it's government of a few people. And I think only a few people caught the drift of the conversation or the gist of the conversation. I made you. I mean, I led the fight, something like that. I led the fight to making you governor. You did not make me governor. I made Sim governor. Oh, okay. I thought you and I. Anyways, let's move on. This one says, that's the will of the gods of Ile-Ife for Tinubu to become the president, not the will of Jehovah. Wike made Amaechi. Tomorrow, Wike will make Tinubu the president. They leveled him confidence from Osuzueche. All right. Let's move on now. This one says, it appears that Wike and Amaechi engage in public conflicts to grab attention, portraying a complicated relationship. However, the underlying reality may be that Amaechi played a crucial role in Wike's political career. Regarding local refineries, while they could stimulate economic growth, concerns arise about potential resistance from influential figures like Dangote, who might resist the shift due to economic interest. There is that argument, I agree. And then he said Wike should allow Fubara be, because it seems all of a sudden we have totally accepted godfatherism as part of our constitution and law. Many more messages, but I'm sorry I cannot read them right now. Do I have time? This one says, Abiodun says President Tinubu inherited government that was almost in coma. I, Owanate Clinton West, disagree with Governor Abiodun because President Bola Tinubu was not too far from the previous government. The insecurity and economic hardship that plague Nigerians today, President Tinubu was part and parcel of it. Owanate Clinton West. But I've got to go. Messages still dropping. I've got to say my goodbyes for now. When I do come back, more conversations. To stay tuned.